What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? I was wondering why I was not hearing game audio, and then I realized, oh wait, maybe it's because I'm not wearing my headset. Oops.
Someone else to welcome into our vlog. No, speak of the devil.
Uh-oh, that's the serious music.
Are you interested in joining too? Finally, paradise is smiling back at me. Yes, yes! What are you saying? That I should just abandon these people to their fate? I'm trying to save these people. They've suffered in this world just like me. Someone as good looking as you could never understand. You have no idea what people like me have to go through. Fine. If you're gonna try and stop me, then you and I are through!
Okay. You know, this is weird. This is the first time I've seen a reverse in this game. Trying to remember what other ways there were to cause a reverse. I mean, because this one is narratively, like, at first I thought I picked the wrong option dialogue-wise, but no, it quickly, yeah, it reflips. But the only way I remember that working out in the original game is if you were dating one girl and then started dating another. So if you were two-timing, they'd find out, and then one of them would reverse, and then you have to go through a whole dialogue. It's a whole thing. It actually made maxing out the social links with the female characters a bit of a pain.
Initiation fees. It was more about giving up material wealth, wasn't it? Stealing ideas from real, actual religions. That's a textbook cult tactic, you know?
You mean this was all a trick?
Oh, yeah. You've been duped, kid. But not by us. You should blame that cult you believe in so much. Now that I know the truth, I almost feel sorry for you. But you had to take things too far. Try not to hit his face. If you leave any marks, you might be able to press charges.
Am I gonna die?
Yes.
But if I die here, I'll be reborn, and I can go to paradise. I'm not scared. I'm not scared.
Well, your tears and the piss in your pants is telling me something different.
What?
Can we also take a moment to talk about the fact that he said don't leave marks on his face because, you know, he can't press charges? Like, wouldn't you...
I thought we were through.
Wouldn't you, you know, go to the cops and take your shirt off and show them, look at what they did to me?
I don't want them to hurt me.
Like, the don't hit him in the face where it'll leave marks is like a bully tactic or an abusive parent so the school doesn't find out. I know that got dark there, but I mean, that is... My parents were teachers. That's always something that they've heard that parents would do. You know? I once got hit by a baseball. Legitimately got hit by a baseball. Had a big-ass bruise on my arm. And I said that to a teacher, and they thought, oh, your parents hurting you? No, I got hit by a baseball.
Screw this. I gotta get to work.
I've had just about enough of this. Look, just forget about the money. But I don't ever want to see you near my son again.
You're so wonderful. You have such a kind soul.
Well, Yes.
Yeah, what that kid is saying is kind of dark when you know how his story goes.
Come on in. Come again.
Give me the 5. God damn it, I love this music. I know, every video, I find myself just sitting here just bopping along to it.
Yes!
Well, I think I saw a video earlier today, yesterday, something like that, where it showed the animations in this game, like the battle animations for what was it? Oh, right. When in this game it's the Theurgy, but back in Persona 3, when you had the two personas that worked well together, so you had Pyro Jack and Jack Frost, you could use the Jack Brothers skill. You could just use that. I believe that might have only been in the FES edition. Might not have been in the original. Because I don't remember that in the original. Well, yeah, I don't remember that, if that was in the original or not. Point is, just man, seeing just the evolution from that to this game. Like in some levels, like the animation is still the same, where you kind of walks off to the side. The Jack Brothers are on the sides of the microphone. Like it's the same basic animation, but it's just so smooth now, and God, it's good. Oh, so what we did there? Sorry, I was talking about something else for a second. But apparently, if you talk to one of your companions who want to maybe go up and help with the planter, if you have stuff that needs to be harvested, they can't help. You have to work with them before it's ready to harvest. So there you go. I learned that. Excuse me. I'm trying not to burp into the microphone. That's gross. Sorry, I just finished lunch. I felt really bad after yesterday with the no commentary videos. It was because man, I just woke up all day yesterday. I just had this massive headache.
Feeling down today, kid. Listen to what this old
Excuse
monk
me.
has to say. Those folks downstairs, they're probably around your age, huh? It looks like they're having fun drinking and dancing, but you look closely, their eyes say otherwise. I bet they come here to relieve stress from the day. But I wonder if any of them are actually enjoying themselves. Stress won't go away unless you deal with the root of the issue. You can put it off, but it'll always come back. This place is more of a refuge than a club to me. Those kids really want to relax. We should switch the music to the Heart Sutra. Hey, Hey, there's a microphone over there. Bring it over, kid. I'll perform a live sutra reading. Is that supposed to be really in a good way or really in a don't do it way? No, just talk to talk, kid. Say what you mean and get straight to the point. Ah, forget it. I don't feel like doing it anymore. It's too late to apologize, kid. I've got a kid around their age, you know. My one and only son. He'll be 21 this year. He's a little older than you. He's alive, that is. You think it's okay to leave the future of this country in the hands of these kids? I mean, what if they all end up like me? Well, it ain't like I got high hopes for the future. Form is emptiness, emptiness is form. Oh, sorry. I'm done talking now. Go home before it gets too late, all right? I'll see you next time.
I love Mutatsu. He just, I don't know. Like, there are times he seems sad, and then there are times you're like, he's very wise.
Sorry for interrupting, but do you have a moment to talk? Good morning. The chairman is visiting again tonight. When the time comes, let's all meet up in the command room. I'll see you then.
I think for this one, we're gonna head back to the mall and finish up with, what's his face?
No! Hey,
And you know what? From as obnoxious as Nozomi is, this scene's actually pretty nice.
let's go to Hagakure. My younger brother and I were twins, but not the kind that looked the same. He was the better looking one. Everyone called me the uglier Suimitsu. They always compared me to him, and I could never beat him in anything. There was a time when I used to hit him for no reason. But even then, he still treated me like a brother. Then in middle school, we bought steamed buns. And then he died. Food poisoning. They said the meat was undercooked. Just his bun, though. Not mine, but I couldn't even cry. I actually felt relieved. I thought maybe they'll all finally stop laughing at me. Thanks, but I know already. I was a terrible brother. At first, I tried to be more like him. I went to cram schools and did martial arts and everything. But I could never be as good, and eventually, I started to feel like people were laughing at me. The only time I feel safe is when I'm eating. All that matters is what's in front of me, and everything else melts away. See? That's what the Gourmet King really is. I only eat to run away from my problems, but if I keep this up, I'll never be able to replace my brother. Will I? Be myself? Be myself? Is that really how it is? I hear you. You're right. I can never be like my brother. We're two different people. How did I miss something so obvious? I can be pretty dumb sometimes. Thank you. Really, thank you so much.
I am thou. Thou art I. The bond thou hast nurtured hath finally matured. The innermost power of the Moon Arcana hath been set free. We now bestow upon thee the ultimate form of the moon within thyself.
Oh, I know this is sudden, but I'm relieving you of your duties as the Gourmet King's Royal Guard. You're fired, because you're the new king. All hail Gourmet King the Second!
I'll do you proud, sir.
The restaurants in the strip mall gave this to me because of how often I eat there. I feel like I've been fake all this time. But one day, I will become the true Gourmet King. I think I'll become a food critic. It'll be my job to eat. I'm gonna become a food master. Then when I die and go to the afterlife, I can face my brother. And then I can tell him I was the best at something for once in my life. So until I reclaim my crown, you can hang on to it. I may have lost my title, but someday I'll make my grand return as Gourmet King the Third.
Wouldn't you still be the
That's
first?
my promise to you. And to my little brother. Huh. I've been talking so much about my brother, but I'm okay. My memories didn't make me sad and hungry this time. Oh, wow. I never realized how good the ramen tastes here.
Okay. 3 things. Music, awesome. Second thing, isn't that just a nice little detail there at the end? Like, you never realize how good it tastes because he was eating his feelings.
Good to see everyone's here.
He's eating, he's emotionally eating, so he's not really
All right,
tasting it,
come
and then
on
it's associated now with a
Excuse
good
me.
memory, so
I
it's
hope I'm not
delicious.
interrupting.
It's so good. And seriously, how does that work? Because I know a king doesn't,
not
like,
okay.
you're basically a king until you die. But
way.
how does, like,
Based
if
on
you
our
come
testing
back, wouldn't you
results,
still be
we've
whatever the
confirmed he
first?
has more than enough potential. So I decided to call this meeting to introduce him to the rest of the squad.
Wait, Mr. Chairman, he's only in elementary school. And besides...
Besides, what? We've already confirmed he has the potential. With training, he should be a valuable asset to the team.
Did he say he was okay with this?
Actually, it was my idea to join. I feel like I can help too. And I think I finally understand why I have this power.
As you can see, it was his own decision.
Looking forward to working with you. I'll try not to get in anyone's way.
I look forward to working with you as well.
Thank you. I'm hoping to learn a lot.
Hey, don't worry, kid. We got your back. It might get tough, but you gotta work hard and stick with it.
Understood.
You know, I'm gonna keep saying it. I really do think this game has one of the best lineups, just of characters. I mean, you know, we get a robot, we get a cute dog, we get this kid, and wait till you see him in his armored gear. It's really dope. But no, all of these characters, they all have their own connections and importance to the story, and, you know, with Kirijo being connected to you know, the Kirijo group being the creation of the Dark Hour, with Yukari with her dad being a researcher there, Ken's connection to what happened with Shinji and Akihiko, which again we've been seeing talks about it. If it wasn't obvious, the accident that they were talking about, I think it was last video, when you see Ken kind of looking at him, like, you know, spying on him, that the accident killed his mom. And Konohamaru, I guess, doesn't really have a connection, but he's a cute little dog, so who cares?
I'm looking for
I guess is a robot created by the Kirijo group. Again, not super invested in the story. Well, that's not technically true. Wait till the DLC, because she becomes the main character in the DLC. It's kind of weird, but that's, again, a whole different topic of conversation.
Do you see anything achievable?
And even Junpei, who you think really doesn't have a connection to all of, like, the important goings-on, like, then he has this connection to that Striga member. It's... Everyone kind of has their own thing in the story. As much as I love Persona 5, really each character didn't have much to do with the overall narrative as things kept going. They had their section, and then they were just part of the group. Persona 4 was kind of that way too. I really love how they bring all these characters together and still have, they all have their own little mini stories. They all have their own stuff
This is Elizabeth.
that is continuing through the whole run of the game, not just, okay, we did my section and now we're going to move on. And I think Persona became a little more segmented as we went on.
Please swiftly and safely conduct a search.
Not saying that's a bad thing. I'm just saying that you notice it a little less in this one. But again, all my opinion. I mean, I've been seeing videos drop for, what is it, Metamorphitizo. I don't even know what the hell that game's name is, but I'm super pumped for it because it looks really cool. I believe it's done by the studio behind the Shimagami games and Persona and whatnot.
You again?
Oh, well, actually, I'm surprised you remember me.
I could say the same about you.
I mean, your outfit is pretty memorable. So, what are you working on?
A drawing. Why?
No real reason, I guess. I just thought it's pretty awesome to have something you're passionate about.
It's nothing like that. I'm just drawing because I feel like it.
Oh. Huh. Well, I still want to see it when you're done. If you don't mind.
Excuse me. Okay, so you're going to see me stumble around a little bit here because I'm trying to get a particular item. One of the things for Elizabeth. So you need, I believe it's a turquoise and a topaz, and you should be able to get it from her. I was getting the order of the steps wrong. I had to look that one up because it was confusing me why I couldn't find the item.
Creating equipment. Please bring the required
And if your question is, AJ, did you have to look up the item in the first place? Yes, I did. Leave me alone. But so I looked it up, and I knew I had to trade in the turquoise and the topaz. So I'm like, okay, I have that. So why the hell can't I get the you know, so why can't I get the thing to work here? So
Are you sure? Here, it's all yours.
so just got made an item for Aegis, made an accessory that we're gonna give to Ken to boost his light damage. What weapon does Ken use? Ken uses pole arms, so he uses spears and whatnot. Which, you know, is kind of funny because it's about twice the size as he is.
Go on, look around.
So again, I'm trying to find the thing that I'm looking for here, but I can't. So we'll
Is that all you need? Hope to see you soon.
we'll see what we need to do in a second here.
Give me a break. What'll it be? Take as long as you need.
I just love the name Yggdrasord.
Everything look good here? Alright then. Got some new
Is
things in
it
stock.
weird if I would have
Check it
bought
out.
the
What'll it be?
sexy lance and given it to the child? Is that'd be weird, yeah?
Everything look good? Great. It's all yours. Uh-huh. What are you looking for? That what you want? Alright then. Everything look great. It's all yours. Everything look alright then. That was great. It's all yours. That was alright then.
You know, those shoes that I gave Junpei, you know what, now that I think about it, maybe I should have kept the previous ones on. Because again, they gave him those +3 strength, and I did like that.
Back soon.
There we go. Made a little cut, figured out the information I needed.
Welcome. Come on in.
Well, kind of figured out the information. So it's still not here. So I was thinking, was I looking for the wrong thing? Whatever, it's still not here. Because a thought kind of comes to
Is
me.
that all you need? Hope to see you soon.
And is it that I have to go to... Come on, me. Nope, nope. Back. Okay. See, I don't think it should keep the little card there at the strip mall, because so what, I can hang out with Bunkichi and his wife, but they aren't, you know, I've completed the social link. Or, I'm sorry, they're... No, I think it's still social link in this game. But no, eventually I figure out that I have to go to the medicine shop to get to figure out what item I need, then go back to the lady to trade, then back to the medical shop to get the item to give to Elizabeth.
We did that already. 'Already. I want to do something different.
We did that already. I want to do something different.
We did that already. I want to do something different. 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 I want to do someth
like it there. Can we stay here a little longer?
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast established a new bond. Thou shalt have our blessing when thou choosest to create a persona of the Hanged Man Arcana.
You know, my mom and dad, all they ever do is fight. And just the other day, they said they were getting a divorce. I told them not to, but they won't listen. They probably don't care about me. Hey, you'll play with me again later, right? We're friends now. I'm here on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays.
I'm really curious. Who did the voice for the kid? Because I know a lot of anime and whatnot are starting to do more, or they're starting to hire more younger or child voice actors to voice children. Or is it just an adult who has a pretty good range? You know, I've always been impressed with voice actors who can kind of do that. If I can find my words here, that can do the child voice. They can put on the cutesy "I'm a kid" voice while still being a full-grown adult. I mean, hell, the woman who voiced Bart Simpson for the longest time, I believe she was a middle-aged woman when she was voicing Bart Simpson. I think she still is, isn't she? And that's not a knock on her by saying middle-aged. I don't know how old she was. I think she was in her 40s, but that's, you know. But no, I've always been impressed by the range that some voice actors have, being able to kind of do that vocal. Yes.
Done already?
So I was correct. You got to talk to him to actually get the item available here at the antique shop.
Welcome.
And go through her, talk to her, and then you can bring the item back. He will then allow you to buy more of the item because it's actually a pretty good healing item.
Stuff you like that one? Have you decided? All right, I'll trade you for this. Everything good? Hope to see you.
And give it back. I made an exchange. As long as you didn't break any laws, you're not gonna pry. Yada yada yada. This is yours. And now you can buy the one that gives you 200 to one ally or 200 to the entire party.
Done already? Thanks.
Alright, let's go turn this into Elizabeth. And she's giving me a reward for essentially filling out Nozomi's social link.
Are you accepting a request?
And let's turn both of those in. I still need to figure out where to get the music that I can't remember the name of the quest, but she wants the GeckoCon High music. Well, I can't find it on campus. In a second you'll see me try the CD shop here before talking to
Let's hear the results.
oh my god, before talking to the business guy. But yeah, I still can't figure out where to collect that item.
Very well.
Tanaka, that's his name. I can't believe I forgot Tanaka. I love Tanaka.
I'm used to being accosted by people, but recently I had an interesting encounter. It was a young man, not much older than you. Do you know what he said to me? He said, "Thank you." I'm not proud of this or anything, but I couldn't care less what our customers think. Don't you know who I am? I'm the president of a company that sells fake products. But then he told me he quit his part-time job and was going to study to become a public prosecutor. He wants to punish businessmen like me for bending the rules. He said I was an example of a negative role model, even though I wasn't aware of it. Maybe I'm overreacting, but
you are.
He does become a public prosecutor and puts me behind bars. I suppose that means I wouldn't be able to give you my advice anymore.
Well, I mean, it's probably going to be a good chunk of time until that happens. Maybe if you know, would stop committing crimes, you could let the statute of limitations go out on your past crimes.
Apparently, these days aren't as naive as we thought.
Hi there.
Oh, hey, scary kid who watches me while I sleep.
Are you ready? There are only a few trials left. So, make sure to be careful out there. I'll see you again sometime.
It's amazing commodities! I'm going to do it. Good, good. Not bad. Thanks, kid. Bye-bye.
I love when it says, just play it until dark. Like, oh, thanks for shaming me, game.
Hello.
If you wanna go ahead,
yes.
do whatever, I'm chilling on my bed.
Sorry, I've just gone super quiet. But apparently my plans for this week might be canceled. Apparently we're doing an advanced kind of like summer camp for the week in cybersecurity at my campus, and it looks like it might be canceled. So I was like, hey, I haven't seen the sign up, and you know, for days to volunteer or anything, and the person I was contacting was like, yeah, I might be canceled. What days can you do, and all that. So I've been sitting here just sending text messages and whatnot. Sorry, I know I should be. I'm working, but. You're gonna love Who's on Floor 88, because I loved it. It's super cute. God, I thought I was gonna have to grind for so long because Ken was at such a low level. But I found one of those clock doors that you go in, you talk to the clock, and it'll, on your next battle, it'll just jump their level 3 or 4.
Very well,
3 or 4, and pretty much caught him up. Actually, it's a kitty cat. But no, I think Ken got like 6 levels, so at the end of this video, he's actually the highest level character we have.
chest.
I just love it. It's a little kitty cat. And I know somebody's gonna say, really, AJ, can't you be an adult? No, he's a kitty cat. Aww.
What?
Pet him. He needs petted.
Yes.
Yay, damp Twilight shards.
Welcome back.
He's such a cute little kitty.
I'll end this.
Alright, time to see his summoning.
Be done. I have to.
Can I show this on YouTube? A kid putting that to his face? Dude, I do not remember his persona looking like that. I don't remember what his looked like, but I just don't remember his with that cool, like, gear face thing it had going on there. Well, either way, guys, we're just gonna go rescue this dude, and then we are pretty much done for this video. So thank you so much for watching. As always, find me over on social media. All that stuff can be found down in the description below. Please remember to like, comment if you're not already. Please subscribe to the channel, and stay tuned for more next time. But until then, I'm out.